So, the Army is facing a problem. It's got a lot of old radio tech and vanishing time and budgets with which to modernize it. As many soldiers know, the force is awash in the Single-Channel Ground and Airborne System, or SINGARS, the backpacks with the big antennas and the handsets that everyone for years used in Iraq and Afghanistan, as well as in training. But at issue is a basic problem. That radio and communications tech is not cutting edge. It was developed for older wars and past conditions and doesn't meet the Army's future needs. So they need to upgrade, but the process is costly and long. So what to do in the meantime? According to Raj Iyer, the Army's Chief Information Officer, the force is going to take a hard look at who really needs what at the battalion level and below, and presumably pare down its older gear. The intent, officials say, is not for anyone to lose radio communications. It is more so about ensuring those that need communications at echelon have them, for both voice and data. The worry here is largely signals intelligence and electronic warfare. The old radios are just not secure enough for the job in a conflict with a sophisticated enemy like Russia or China, say, 10-ish years from now. Meeting cryptological standards, which are set by the NSA, requires a lot of work, which makes it, at the end of the day, a money problem. Basically, the Army can't replace every old and vulnerable radio with a new and hardened one in a timely manner. If the idea of fewer radios is something that makes you nervous, the Army is hedging against that fear by saying it's reevaluating how it wants units to communicate, and that may change depending on the theater of conflict. So a fight against ISIS might require a certain communications picture, while a fight against China has a completely different requirement. And one-size-fits-all approach, Iyer said, is no longer going to work. And what's coming down the line to replace the current systems? Earlier this year, the Army picked L3 Harris and Thales Defense and Security to furnish modernized voice and data radios, and ordered more than 1,000 of them, including those used for quality checks and testing. Word on that testing is still forthcoming, but orders can be made through early 2032. Beyond that, the Army will need to figure out how to phase in the newer radios as it ditches older versions. Exactly when or how that happens, according to Iyer and others, is still up in the air. So for now, it's time for soldiers to start letting go of what the force already calls its legacy systems and look toward a future force with tools tailored for different threats and theaters. For Defense News, I'm Colin Demarest.